Christmas. I know I have not been on this channel for a long time, and I'm not even going to be on here long. I have a coaching client at 9 o'clock British time. I'm actually cooking dinner. I have a gorgeous roasted chicken in the oven, and I'm going to make some baked macaroni. So you're going to listen to me as I perform my wifely duties. I got married February 11th, 2020. And I have been so busy. I moved to England with my husband, Jason, and our 1 year anniversary is coming up very soon, coming up next month. So I'm so excited. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am the admin for the hit Laws of Enchantress program. It is a self-love, self-healing, self-empowerment program for, hey Bella, for Black women. And to date, since I made that program, I've gotten over 30 Black women healed, whole, paired up with therapists, paired up with mental health coaches, and happily married. I am a hardcore traditionalist. I believe in gender roles. I believe in faith. You do not have to be a person of faith, but traditional gender roles in a man being a protector, a man being a provider, a man being a leader, and a man being the head of his household. So I am so proud. Like, I am so proud of my girls. We already had about 2-3 weddings already this year. One of my brides, Jasmine, has been featured on Essay as Zanzibar. She's one of the South African designers on Instagram. Absolutely gorgeous. And I have other women who got engaged. But what's happening in the Laws of Enchantress? Women are not just getting married for the sake of getting married. Marriage is not a fairy tale. And marriage is not something to play around with. That's why I don't understand relationship advice that doesn't lead to marriage. Because if you're not courting for marriage, you're dating for breakup. You're dating for heartbreak. And there's a lot of people who are, not too crazy about me because I'm taking women off the market. I don't believe in the fake level up. Anybody could put makeup on and sit in a chair and look cool. I have a living room. I'm in the kitchen cooking because this is real life. Like, I'm going to give my hats off to women that are married and make YouTube videos every single day, because as a full-time homemaker, my full-time thing is managing my home, creating ambiance in my home, being a good wife, learning as I go to invest in myself and be a good wife. So why did I come on to this video? I came on to this video because I just finished coaching a client. Like, I have my own coaching called Enchantress Coaching. You can find me on Facebook. I have a free page called the Laws of Enchantress sign up page. It's spelled exactly the way it sounds. And you can actually go to my free page and you can see all the brides, all the testimonials, real women who took my program. Now, I'm very professional. I don't engage in gossip. I don't engage in crap, because there's a lot of Black women in the social media world who cannot engage you and keep your fancy unless they're constantly triggering you. They're constantly telling you nobody likes you. Don't trust Black women. Don't trust Black men. Hate yourself. Hate this. It's so mentally disturbing. And I want to say something loud and clear, okay? If you are still doing the same thing that you were doing when you came into 2020, even after a worldwide pandemic, even after over 300,000 Americans dying in COVID, businesses closed, lifestyles closed, people's lives changed. If you are still whistling that same Dixie, if you are still listening to the same gossip, the same drama, my life has changed so dramatically for the better. I had my ups and downs, but by the grace of God, my life has gotten better. You guys saw me come on here, Hashes but Economics. I was an HR director. I was giving coaching for, helping women make money fast. I still do that more than ever now. I'm helping Black women learn how to do passive income with zero money. There's so many things you can do, especially taking yourself out of the nasty ass COVID. So I'm a coach that gets results. I'm not here to drag Black women. I'm not here to drag Black men. I'm all just about the facts, because your happiness makes me happy. Your happiness and your success gives me purpose. There's women, they sit in the chair looking as pretty as a button, and they're not here to change your life. Some of you, I know you. You message me, you follow people, you pay for programs, and your life has not changed. You said, what's going on in Laws of Enchantress? How are these women getting married? First thing I'm going to tell you, hey, Deanna, stop listening to toxic gossip. I am here for the facts. I'm here for the receipts. There are women who could be married right now, resting in their feminine if they took my program. I'm literally a housewife calling you while I'm washing dishes because I don't even have time. I'm starting to question all of the social media ladies who are happily wink wink married and have time to make 60 videos. I don't even have time to do all these things. So why did I come on? I have to be quick because I have another coaching client. But why did I come on? Number one, I was just talking to a wonderful sister just now. And she said, she's concerned about dating interracially. Now, you guys know I am not pro swirl. I am pro whoever makes you happy. And I have to be completely honest. I used to date white guys, black guys, and there is certain characteristics that transcend race. A white guy who doesn't believe in traditionalism, a white guy who's not faith-based or just really modern, a white guy, hey, thank you, Shadow, a white guy who doesn't want to get married is going to treat you pretty much the same as any other man. Black women tend to flourish and do well with traditional men. Black women got that Michidonia, I hope I'm saying mitochondria, that the Eve gene. I'm not a biologist. And we have a natural mothering instinct. That's why for generations, people use us to watch their children, nurse their children. Even other women picked up with it, even in slavery. So I'm going to tell you, as a black woman, I want to always give you the facts. If you follow my coaching, first of all, I am a certified life coach. I've been coaching black women for over 15 years as an HR director. I worked for 5 years in bridal as an HR management executive for one of the biggest companies in the world. I ran the Great Bridal Expo in Marriott Marquis for 4 years. I collected tons and tons of bridal data. I made this program specifically for African American women because I saw our specific challenges. I am a nerd. I am a geek. I am solution based. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. But I can always guarantee I will always bring you the facts. I will always bring you the receipts. I don't get involved with the he said, that she said, that they said. You guys saw me get married. You guys saw me have my wedding. You guys saw me move from America to England. I'm living in my husband's house. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. My husband is not a millionaire, a billionaire, but that's not what I promote. Every woman finds a level of frequency and vibration that makes her happy. Love does matter. Mental wellness does matter. Spirituality, whether you're Yoruba, Afrocentric, Christian, Muslim, it does matter. You have to have a sense of fulfillment to do this work. I'm sorry about the glare, but it's my kitchen light. And my client said, what about a fetish? So if somebody could be as so kind, if you're listening to this video, please copy and paste what the actual official definition of the word fetish. What is actually a fetish? So a fetish is when a person has a specific over-sexual indulgence in a particular part of the body, an object, or a piece of clothing. A fetish is not your entire persona. Let's say I see a good-looking black guy and I say, oh, I'm really attracted to black men. That's not fetish. That's just really being attracted. Now, if I said I like his eggplant, or I like black men because I heard they baking that good eggplant, and I only want to date black men because of the eggplant, that's a fetish. I'm literally pursuing that person for a specific part of their body. And normally, per science, you can tell a fetish. Okay, thank you, Bella. A form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree to a particular part of the body. Okay, a particular part of the body. Thank you, Bella. So it's abnormal sexual gratification to a part of the body, clothing, or object. That's the rest of the definition, right? So you can tell fetishes in society because women normally mimic that to get men's attention. Like some women get really big boobs so they can attract men who are breast fetish. So women get their booty done so they can attract men who are booty fetish. Some women in Asia, when the women are born, they bandage their feet so they can have super small feet, because in Asia, believe it or not, there's something called a foot fetish. I think some of you may have even heard a foot fetish. So fetish is an abnormal sexual gratification to a specific body. You do not marry a fetish. You do not give a fetish your last name. You do not take care of a fetish. You do not provide for a fetish. All you do is do the do, and you left it right where it went because you fulfilled your sexual gratification. Now, again, when you look at society, you can tell what the fetishes are because women tend to mimic this, whether it's very big boobs or very fat booty or the hourglass shape, a really severe hip to waist ratio. That is a fetish. And also, you can tell a fetish because women that really hold on to these fetishes tend not to get married. You tend to be used for that fetish desire. So I don't understand whether it's black on black, white on white. I don't understand how if a man says, I find you beautiful from head to toe, that's a fetish. Now, if a guy says, I only want to date you because you got that fat booty, or I only want to date you because you wear Chanel, I only want to date you because you wear Dolce & Gabbana shoes, those are odd things. And normally, you don't marry a fetish. That's very rare because if you fetishize something, it's just sexual gratification. It's not going to lead to a healthy, happy marriage. A man marrying you just because you're a fetish is extremely rare. Extremely rare. It does happen, but that fetish actually grew into a relationship. Is it healthy? I don't know. So when you think of society as a black woman, how are you fetishized? Your ass, your butt. There's songs about your ass. There's songs about let me see that thong. And there's rap songs, ass, 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 ass. And you see black women going through incredible lengths to get plastic surgery, risking their life, sometimes actually dying on the operating table, injecting themselves with all kinds of craziness just to keep up with the sexual fetish. And I'm a very modern woman. I'm Catholic, I'm Christian, but I'm probably the coolest Catholic Christian you'll meet. If black women were getting something for all these body modifications, more power to you. If black women were getting married, loved, healing whole, and you guys could live your best life, I would not say a damn thing. But as you guys know, I am the Batman of statistics. I am the Batman of facts. And the Pew Research doesn't lie. I lie, you lie, we all lie. But the Pew Research does not lie. And the Pew Research says black women are only getting married at 23%. It used to be 28, 29. It's actually dropped. Okay, it's dropped. And if you are engaging with a man or a demographic of men that's only marrying you at 23%, and not all black men, I'm talking about the ones who are doing this, because believe it or not, remember I told you first, ladies, remember I talked about the traditionalism years ago, and people dragged me for being faith-based, people dragged me for being traditionalism, and guess what? Post my Facebook page 10, 11 years ago, where I was talking about marriage for black communities, traditionalism, protection, providing and leading, and gender roles. I was talking about this. Hey, Major, I was talking about this for years, and I got dragged in my own community. People even accused me of being a lesbian because I was talking about stop having casual sex. I was talking about waiting to marriage and engagement rings. I was an oddity. I was a nerd. Now it's all the rage. Everybody want to be trad wife. Everybody want to be traditional. Everybody want to have big families. So We won't even go there. But what I'm talking about, if you look to see, okay? Thank you, Major. If you look to see, thank you, Major. If you look to see what's happening, you have black women having babies, beautiful, blessed babies. And I'm Catholic, so thank you. I will say thank you to the black women for giving birth. I will not demonize you. I will say thank you to the black women for bringing the next generation of my future and my kids into this world. I am not here to demonize single mothers. You are doing your biological duty. Do I want you to wait till you get married? Absolutely. Do I want you to wait for a good man to provide? Absolutely. But I'm not one of these ding-dongs, female or male, who's going to demonize you and make you feel bad for doing what you're supposed to do, which is reproduce. Biology will always win. Sexuality, it will always win. Sex is a good thing. Sex is not bad. Of course I want you to be married, but I'm not going to come after you. What you're supposed to do? Close your pum pum shut with titanium and platinum and never have sex? Most women would love to marry the father of their children. Most women would love to get an engagement ring and to be treated right and to be wooed and courted and have a faithful, loving, strong alpha man. Most black women want to be with the father of the child. She's not to be demonized and ostracized and made to sound like a whore. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we're not even going to talk about that. But what I'm talking about, there's a problem if only 23% is getting married and 79% out of wedlock. There's something sexual that's just happening. There's a disconnect of duty, a disconnect of honor, a disconnect of tradition, a disconnect of family, a disconnect of faith. And I'm going to say it. Love needs a comeback. Tradition needs a comeback. Healthy relationships, mentally balanced relationships, therapy and healing. Women that actually care about your mental health. Women that actually care about your spiritual health. The problem is black women who are on social media, they're making a lot of money triggering you, pretending it's love. They're making a lot of money engaging you. And some of y'all who message me, I wish I could read your emails. Oh, Connie, I wish I took your program 4 or 5 years ago. I wish I took your program because y'all chose to get involved in gossip. Y'all chose to get in this. And I said, listen, I would never, as a black woman, bring something to the forefront. Okay? Now y'all seeing brides getting married to doctors, brides getting married to lawyers, brides getting married to hardworking black men. I actually get black women married to black men in healthy, happy relationships. I actually found what the scientific thread was. I coached to that. I coached to that. And I'm telling you, I tell you these statistics not so you can demonize black men, so you can tell the good black men from the bad black men, stupid. So you can tell who are going to be the marrying type, the traditional type, the hardworking type, the type who wants to have legacy, generation, the type who's going to be the alpha male, the type like my father and my brother. And if you choose to date interracially, you don't change your demands. Just because a guy got less melanin, he still needs to court you and know that you are the prize. Just because he got less melanin doesn't mean you get to let him slide with things you wouldn't let the brother slide with. A lot of you guys complain, but when you date a white guy, all of a sudden your whole life turns into a scale. I gotta lose weight. I gotta go vegan. I gotta go on the water diet. Perhaps, if you kept those same dimensions, you would have all types of men, not just white and black, all types of good men. Because most men like a healthy BMI. You don't have to be a size 1. I definitely am not. But, put on your waist trainer. Polish yourself. Be your best look. You're looking, you're fishing, look the best you can. But a fetish is not marriage. Marry who you love. Marry who you want. Marry who treats you well. You have nothing owed to anyone. But a fetish is not somebody giving you his last name. A fetish is not someone paying your bills. A fetish is exactly what it is. It's an exact sexual, it's a sexual gratification of a specific body part. And when you think of black culture, What part of our body is over sexualized? When you look at black women, what part of our body are we so eager? Are we so eager to put out there? And we don't get anything for it. Like I said, I'm a very traditional, old-fashioned, but I'm open-minded Christian. If you were showing that ass and you were getting rings and house and you were getting married, I got no problem. But the fact is, you're not getting married. The fact is, and that's why you see in the level up community, that's why you see in the level up community, you've seen this toxicness. I don't need marriage. Marriage is not for everybody. Marriage is a fairy tale. Marriage is a scam. Marriage is a dream. Marriage is not for me. What you think? You think you're going to stay young and pretty till you drop dead? You think that guys who actually pay girls for money go pay you when you in your late 40s, in your late 50s? You actually think there is no proactive science fact-based measure to help you get married? People who are dedicated? There are actual things you can do to literally be proactive and increase your chances fact-based to get married. And I want you to get married. Yes, marriage is beautiful. You are made to be the most nurturing, the most loving, the most tender, the most gentle. When you put a black woman in her traditional element, she flourishes like Ciara. She flourishes like Eve. We flourish in that natural element. That is our element. The fact is, traditionalism in the black community was broken. It was broken. And black women, that's why, listen, you don't want me to drop some tea. I've coached probably over 100 women, more than that, in the past 2 years. And I've had black women who went to the level up community, the hypergamy community. I call it the hypergamy, hyperscammy community. And they dated out of their race. And they still got dumped. They still got played. They still got cheated. And I said, because you're taking half of the equation. You can't solve the problem when you take half of the equation. That's not going to work. So you need fact-based. I'm a research-based coach. I am a research-based coach. That's why people don't like me, because they want to sell you a program for $3,000, $4,000. They want to keep you coming every single month to trauma bond and to like do the blackie weather forecast. We got black men doing bad things. We got black men here. We got black men here. We got black. If you do not like black men, don't date them. Stop talking about them. Stop engaging. Do better. Heal yourself. Get therapy. Heal yourself. Do better. Flow better. Enjoy your life. It's a beautiful life out there. Life is short. Life is unpredictable. If you want to date interracially, go ahead. But stop having these women paying for mansions. Hey, Emerald. Paying for their Gucci bag by trauma bonding you every other month under guise of self-love, under the guise of self-healing. So that's actually my client. I'm going to have to go. My client's calling me right now. So guys, I will continue this conversation. Come on to my free page on Facebook. My program is done through Facebook. I have a free page called the Laws of Enchantress page. Okay. Oh, my dating services are frozen because I can't network with nobody in England right now because of COVID. Okay. Oh, we're going to come back and talk about the real scams. We're going to talk about the real frauds, because I feel very comfortable in my feminine, and I want other black women to experience being comfortable in their feminine. I want you to have the right to be traditional, to be a housewife, because that's what most of y'all want. You want a protector, a provider, you want a leader. That doesn't come from modern details. These are traditional things, and there is a key to it. My program is only $199. It's a lifetime program. I have over 30 brides married. If you count the people I coach independently, it's more than that, because not everybody takes the program. Some people do one-on-one coaching. Some people do a little bit of both. So let me go and speak to my client before they like, where are you at, Connie? So I'll be back. Let me just do a multitask of a couple different things, take this chicken out, and I'll be back on. But we got to talk, because for 2021, I want it to be the best year of your life. Share this video. It's public. You can share it. For some of y'all who are in my program, you can actually write the Laws of Enchantress sign up page. Help your sisters out to find the page. Drop the link, drop the stuff, and we're going to have the best year of our life. Get rid of the drama. Get rid of the baggage. Stop listening to angry black women pretending to be happy, pretending to be happily married, causing drama. These are narcissistic, unhappy, dry pum-pums. Because now I'm married, I know for a fact the type of tone and dialect that I would never talk a certain way because I'm full of love. I'm full of happiness. I'm a newlywed. So yes, let me go to my client before they like get off of YouTube, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye-bye.